It's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. If you're lost, we're all lost, and it's alright, it's alright. What's happening? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the space, the vibe, the container. You and I. I hope you guys are all doing just wonderful and fantastic. And if you're not doing wonderful and fantastic, I hope that you're accepting wherever you are. I think that's the biggest thing, is accepting what is occurring in your reality. Because the more that you accept what is happening, the more I feel like you're allowing life to be life. So if I'm not accepting that my father's dead, which he's not dead, but if I'm not accepting that, acknowledging that, if I'm denying that, then I'm denying what's really going on. The quicker that I can learn to accept and let go and allow, the more in alignment I am with life. So that's the first little rant, guys. We got this beautiful little moon up here. Look at that sun. That's actually the sun. It's not the moon. I was just kidding. Welcome. Yeah, it is. What day is it today? Today's Friday. Today's day 5 of, I don't even know. Today's Friday. It's Friday, the first week. I still haven't been a week without Lincoln. I still got 2 more days, so I'm pretty much like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. About 5 days into being without Lincoln. And this week was challenging, man. I can definitely feel and know that the first week without him, especially doing this month off custody, the first week without him is the hardest. Like the first week is all about grounding. It's all about kind of letting go. It's all about reminding myself and getting used to being with myself, because for the past month, I've been with Lincoln all the time. And so when I'm with Lincoln all the time, I have someone in my space. I have someone to do things with. I'm always doing things. He's demanding of me. So then when I go back to me, it's like all of a sudden I have this free time, space, and energy to do whatever it is that I want. And so that's kind of like something to get used to, because it's like the whole month I'm just being with Lincoln. Now I get to be with myself. And at first it's very uncomfortable. At first it's very weird. At first it's very lonely. At first it's very scary. At first it's very hard, because it's like, what do I do with my time? How do I spend it with myself? Oh, I should be doing this, or I think I should be doing this. And there's like earlier in the week as well, like I was on dating apps. I was on Tinder, and I was on Hinge, and I was trying to like line up dates to like fill this void and have some fun. But really I was just craving sex. And that's why I was on Tinder. I was looking for that instant gratification that comes through sex. And it was just like I was doing all of this stuff in order to avoid really being with myself and just taking space. Like that is the hardest thing that I get to experience as a single parent on this like co-parenting journey, especially a month on, a month off. A week on, a week off is a little bit easier because it's less space and time. But now it's like, what the fuck do I do? And I know what I have to do. I know that there's lots of work that I can do with the men's group. There's lots of work I can do with the vlog, because I've shot so many videos with Lincoln. There's lots of things that I can do. But it's like, it seems like it's all chaos. And it's like I've got to find myself, ground myself, kind of like organize myself again and be with myself. When in all reality, really, I just got to breathe, let go, and realize that I'm already here. That I don't need to find myself. That's just a thought that's convincing me that I need to find myself. But when I let go and realize that I'm already myself, then I don't need to worry about that. But it's a very, very tricky situation, I guess. Like, I don't know, I feel definitely a little bit lonely. But I'm not on Tinder, I'm not on Hinge anymore. I've deleted the dating apps, which is wicked and beautiful, because I knew that I was only doing it for sex. Or through that like instant gratification of doing it. Like that's really all like that I use Tinder for, is like this idea that I can hook up and have a connection and have that intimacy and have that love super, 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 super quick. When in all reality, that is not actually what I want. Like what I want is love. What I want is a true relationship. And I can find that through Tinder. I'm not going to find that through what I was looking for with Tinder. So that was a whole nother thing. So I'm glad I deleted that, which was just a coping thing. And now I'm back to kind of like figuring out this journey on my own, which is hence why I'm here. Like part of what I do, since it's Friday, is I like to follow like my intuition nudges. Like I have this voice in my mind. To explain it best, I have this voice that's in my head, and this voice often tells me to do things. This voice is, this might sound crazy, this voice is like, pick up that person. This voice says, ask for that girl's phone number. This voice says, compliment this person. This voice says, say this to that person. This voice says, go here, do this. This voice says, like, be a coach. This voice that I call like the voice in my head, I believe it's intuition. And when I follow those nudges, do I ever feel insanely happy? Do I ever feel insanely aligned? Like all those nudges are beautiful things that unfold from doing those nudges. Like that's only what has come from following that intuition, following those little hints, those little signals, those little messages from, I believe, God, which come through. And it's like, okay, this is how you get to show up. This is how you get to take the next level. It's like with Cass, like when I was with Cass this weekend, it's like, give her a hug, you know, but there's a part of me that was scared to give her a hug. So it's like, oh, I don't know about that because I don't want to be rejected. I don't want to feel awkward. I don't want to do this, but it's like, really just express your love. Really, that's ultimately what I believe it is. It's God asking me to show my love and show the love through me to everyone. And that's what those intuitions are. And so the intuition led me to shoot a video in the cemetery that I'm not even sure why, but I'm just rolling. It's 9 o'clock. I'm not really sure what I'm doing or why I'm here, but I wanted to talk to you guys because I think you're amazing. I truly do. And I want you to know that. I want you to know how great of a gift you are to this world. How great of a gift you are to your kids, to your partner, to yourself, if you don't have a partner, to your family, to your friends. That you matter. You have meaning. That you have purpose just by being you. A long time ago, I used to struggle with that. I used to struggle with this idea of purpose, of how I don't have a purpose. Man, I used to spend fucking years. I spent years writing out a purpose statement and a purpose mission and a purpose thing. And it was just like I needed to know my purpose. And it was just like I was creating all these purposes. This is my purpose. This is my purpose. This is my purpose. This is my purpose. Because I didn't think that just by being me was purpose. Like I didn't think that I had purpose just by being me. Like I didn't have to do anything, think of anything, have anything, act in any way to have purpose. I thought I had to get purpose. I thought I had to find purpose. But what I realized was that purpose is here. Purpose is now. Purpose is in this moment. That you have purpose by being you watching this video. You have purpose in your child's life. You have purpose when you go to the grocery store and you talk to the teller. Talk to the teller with purpose. Talk to the teller as though you care about them. Every moment is a chance for you to express your purpose. I don't believe that you just have one purpose. People are so attached to, my purpose is this, this is my purpose, this is my calling. No. Yes, that might be your calling. That's different. You have multiple purposes. Every moment has a purpose. This moment, my purpose is with you. The next moment, my purpose is with me. The next moment, my purpose is driving the car, making sure that I keep everyone safe by not crashing into them. There's millions of purpose, but the more that we can see that the purpose is here, the purpose is now, that you are the purpose and always have been. You are the gift and always have been. You are the gift. You don't need to have anything. You don't need to be anything. You don't need to do anything. You don't need to think or have success or have money or have cars or have fame or have anything that you think you need in order to have purpose or belong or to mean or to matter. You matter right now. You have purpose right now. Everything is now. That is the truth. And that is a truth at which I wish I could have went back 4 or 5 years ago and told myself, because I was searching for something that was right under my nose. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I always heard like this quote of like what you've been seeking is already seeking you. What you've been seeking is under your nose. What you've been seeking is right in front of you. And I never really understood things like that, of like, what do you mean by that? What do you mean that the person I'm seeking is already seeking me? Or the person I'm seeking is the man in the mirror? Like, what is that? What does that mean? Well, it means that everything that I've wanted, everything that I've desired, it's already here. It's already in this moment. And the more that I live from the space, the more that I be from the space, the more that I realize that I've always had everything I've aimed at. I've always had everything I've wanted. I've always, and I have everything I've ever needed in my life. The more that I see that, the more that I breathe that, the more that I be that, the happier I am, the more joyful I am, the more free I am. Because we live in a culture that's obsessed with being happy. Oh, I want to be happy. Well, what the fuck? Like, what? You want to be happy? Well, you want to know how you be happy? You be happy. Oh, I just want to be happy. It's like we're searching for this happiness. We're searching outside of ourselves. Ooh, is it under this rock? Is it under this leaf? Is it over here? Oh no, happiness is, oh no, is it over this shoe? Oh, no, it's not under the speaker. Oh, it must be under there. Oh no, it's not there. Wait a minute, happiness is now. Happiness is here. Happiness has always been here. I just didn't see it. I guess it's really just turned into a reminder. And that's what I believe everything always is. For me at least, every video, every moment, this comes from conversations with God. Now this might sound a little bit out there, but take it with a grain of salt. Not even take it with a grain of salt. I know this to be true. I know this in my experience to be true, that every single moment, every single person, every single thing, every moment of every second of every single day has been predetermined, predecided, predestined, present, present moment, present, present to me for my greatest expression, for my greatest healing. And what I believe the greatest healing is to remind myself of who and what I am, to remind myself to always choose the highest truth, which I believe to be love, to always be that little voice, that intuition, that love message that comes through me and wants to be expressed through me. That's what that is. When I have that idea to hug Cassidy, if I don't give my love, I'm withholding my love. I'm holding on to that. I'm trapping that inside of me. I'm not allowing that to be expressed through me. I'm not allowing God's love to be expressed through me. I'm holding on. I'm holding back. I'm withholding that love. Every moment's like that. This moment. Next moment. The moment with your kids. Every moment is. When your kids trigger the shit out of you. That's a moment for your healing. That's a moment for you to look at. Let go of. The control that you've been trying to seek. That you're not going to get from them. The more you can let go of that control, the more free you realize you are. I'm just reading this book. It's called Man's Search for Meaning. I'm rereading it. It's about a man who was named as Viktor Frankl. And Viktor Frankl was a prisoner in the concentration camp. He was a psychiatrist at the time. And what he talked about was this personal freedom. Like, a man can have everything stripped from them. Everything. Like, and they could be living off of nothing. But what the guards, what they couldn't take away from him was his personal decision to choose his mental attitude, to choose his attitude. To realize that even with the poorest of poorest conditions and being tortured and being tormented and punished, that he could still choose to be happy, that he could still choose to be loved, that he could choose to be free. Because that is the one thing they cannot take away. They can take away his body, but there is something inside of us that continues to go on. That thing, that is what we are. That is what we get to remember. Even when the kids trigger us, let go of control. And remember the freedom that exists in each and every single moment. And give that healing, that blessing to our kids, to our children, to our friends, to our family. That's what the mission is. It's in Marianne Williamson's quote, our deepest fear is not that I'm inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we're powerful beyond measure. It is not our light that frightens us. It is not our fear that, I don't know what it is, but it goes on to say, as we let our light shine, we unconsciously give permission for other people to do the same. And that is the mission, that is the joy, is that as you step in and own yourself, you give permission for others to do the same. You give permission for others to wake up. You give permission for others to express love.
My whole relationship with Cass, that has been it. It's just like, how can I show up? How can I step in as love, express my love, give my love, be my love more with her, to open her up to that love, to allow her permission to do the same. Lincoln, the same thing. My parents, the same thing. Everyone, everything is waiting for you to step up and express your love. God's love through you. So with that, we're going to end this video here because I feel like it's getting a little bit long, yo. And that feels complete. It feels whole. It feels beautiful. Just like you and I. Beautiful. Beautiful people. Chilling in a cemetery. Yeah, that's right, guys. I'm in a gosh darn cemetery. Just ripping and riffing and speaking into life, man. Wow. Fuck, is this experience ever beautiful. But I'm not gonna keep on talking. So much love, you guys. Share, drop what you are grateful for today. Today I'm grateful that I went to Freshie, I got a wicked smoothie, made the choice to change it up, put almond milk instead of frozen yogurt, because frozen dairy is making me feel a certain way, and I'm still trying to stick to the vegan path. And then I also got a wrap and I went to sit in the park by myself. And I drew a little stick, like I got a bunch of branches, broke them, and wrote a little message that said, "We came home," because I feel like I'm home. So I'm grateful for that. So what are you grateful for? And also remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Comment if anything resonated with you throughout this time, throughout this video, throughout this space, throughout this container, throughout time and space with me and you. Comment. What was that? What resonated? What felt good? What vibed with you? What didn't vibe with you? I want to hear it all. And remember to subscribe.